Right then, welcome to today's Epi. We have got the new promo. Yeah, Future Stars is going to be out in around about 2 minutes time. Just before we go in there, huge news, huge. We packed another Team of the Year last night. Big old Ruben Diaz comes into the team. Unfortunately, that does mean that Rudiger gets dropped to the bench, although Rudiger is class. There may be a time when I'm thinking to myself, I might go a 5 back, or I may just go a 3 back because they are exceptional defenders. And choosing, Rudiger only it comes out because Ruben Diaz and Varane are rated higher than him. I have to test Ruben Diaz out enough before I go, okay, maybe Rudiger's better. Okay, maybe Diaz is better. Maybe they're not as good as Varane, but again, Varane I've spent practically a million coins on. I'm sorry, deal breaker. It's just one of those things. Ruben Diaz came out last night as a Team of the Year. I felt I'd try and do some packs. I was doing League One small upgrades, Premier League big upgrades. I went, you know what? I can't imagine I'd pack anything out of the League One ones. So I'll do a couple of Prem ones, see what we get out of the first one. We got ourselves Ruben Diaz. Awesome. And yeah, I kind of rage quit last night though. I played a few. I tried playing one game and found the worst of the FIFA community in one player. So I'm never going to play that guy. And in fact, where is he? He was the last person I played last night, and I want to block him. There we go. Maxi boy. Block. Done. Seriously, the guy went 2-0 up. I went 2-0 up. And you know how it auto-celebrates? It did that. I tried skipping it as fast as I could, and he'd already pressed pause to quit. He said, nope, because you've celebrated, I'm coming back into player. And yeah, kind of got 2 players sent off. Luckily, because I quit the game, it didn't count. So, there's that. Right, on to today's content. There you go. There's one for you, deal breaker. Chalobah has a Future Stars card, which is great. Thanks for playing Volta. I didn't. I literally didn't. I went into the menus, created a player, came back out, got myself an extra 5,000 XP towards my season progress. Brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. So, I don't know if that's going to help. Well, gives us 2 objectives done. Ooh, so centre back Chalobah or CDM Chalobah. That actually looks like 2 great cards. We've got Smith Rowe there, we've got Bellingham, we've got Vlahevich. I wanted to back out, I wanted to look at the actual loading screen. They never get. There it is! Bellingham, Vlahevich, Smith Rowe, Tukameni, Kanate's in this one, Pedro Porro, Damsgaard, Mateus Cunha, Trincao, Zhao Pedro, Gonzalo Ramos, Ndika, and I didn't see the other 2. But I'm going to guess they're probably not going to be the ones that you want to pack. Let's put it that way. Let's have a look quickly at the news then. Let's have a look to see what they did release. Item releases. Yeah, there you go. Gakpo, who I know is normally a left midfielder, and Botman, obviously being a centre-back. So Damsgaard in there, of course, looks class. There are a lot of good, decent-looking cards in there, to be fair. A lot of decent-looking cards. Obviously, I want Konate simply because, obviously, he's Liverpool. Will I get him? God knows. Oh, use him in midfield and sometimes in career mode, do you, deal breaker? Oh. See, I don't know which one I'd take. I think, actually, if I was to get him, it's milestones. Hey, deal breaker, you could earn this one. And then you could choose which one you wanted. Let's have a quick check and see what you need to do. Let's get the season progress out of the way because these are both awful. Alien Ball, which looks like it's got big purple turds in. And then got another one, which is the Planetoid Miners, Pathfinder, or the Aliens badge. I'm just going to go with the aliens badge. You know, let's support our man Castro. Let's have a look then and see what you need to get this Chalaba. I think it's one of those ones. Yeah, exit and sort out stuff later. I'm going to do it later. It's fine. I think it's one of those ones where they give you a player and you upgrade through the through an objective. I don't think it's in objectives, so it must be in milestones. There it is. Right, so you start off with a CDM Chalaba. So you've got to score 4 goals with English players in one game or any game to get yourself a CDM version of Chalaba. Then, with that Chalaba in your team, you've got to then assist 6 goals, score in 5 separate squad battles matches on semi-pro difficulty or higher with him in the team. Actually, I think you've got to score with him, so you're going to have to play him up front. That'll earn you a centre-back version of Chalaba. Let's see. And then with that centre-back version of Chalaba, so assist using defenders in separate squad battles matches, that's 4 of them. And then concede no more than 1 goal in 3 separate squad battles matches or rivals games with 83 Chalaba in your starting squad. And then score in 8 separate squad battles matches on minimum professional difficulty of 84 Future Stars Chalaba in starting squad. And then you get the 85 CDM version in there. And then you get win 4 matches with that CDM version in their managerial masterpiece. And then assist 5 goals with Chalaba in managerial masterpiece. Which means you then get a player pick, which of course we can't see at the moment. But it is this version that you see now. 88 centre-back Chalaba or 88 CDM Chalaba. I am more than tempted to go for CDM Chalaba, to be honest, because I don't need any more centre-backs. Of course, it would be cool to have Chalaba and that Saar that I've got at centre-back for like maybe a past and present. It's mostly going to be present. Chelsea squad. But a Chalaba CDM card, I think, would actually be far more interesting. I definitely get to use them during the objectives, and we'll get to see how good he is at CDM. But yeah, that's something nice to grind for. Then we can get on with that. Oh yeah, the Dan James the 2 FIFAs ago. Yeah, the good old Dan James. That was I think it was I think that's for the what was it, the footies Dan James at one point. God, that was yonks ago. But that was nothing. I've been cancelled by Mr. Cancelo. I hate teams. Oh no, man, that's unlucky. David, I did pack a 4th team of the year. If you haven't been told by Dom already, I got myself a Ruben Diaz, a team of the year card. As you can see, got him in a free player Prem pack last night. So that was nice to get. Nice little earner. Let's have a look then. See what we got. Right, Arthur Cabral. Sounds like a really dodgy sort of like, you know, West End London guy. I'm Arthur Cabral. You know, I've got diamonds and watches and, you know, to sell. To be honest, David, I won't lie. I was sat here like this. Again, I do this all the time. I look away from my screen whilst I'm opening packs because I'm watching stuff on the monitor. So I pressed the button and I looked around, saw the blue, and I was like, Portugal? Centre back. Oh, and I went, yes, I've got Ruben Diaz. But I kind of felt like I was let down by the fact that I didn't get Cristiano Ronaldo. But that's the thing. But right, let's go back and have a look at this guy then. So, Arthur Cabral actually looks like a decent player. Brazilian from the Serie A. 90 pace, 87 shots. 86 dribbling. Looks alright, to be honest. Bit expensive, though. 84 rated squad with a Brazil player with 65 chem. 86 rated squad with 55 chem and 1 Serie A player. Let's have a look at the card. Oh god, he's only 3-star, 4-star. High medium work rates. I mean, the pace is nice. The shots are decent. The passing's, you know, it's a striker, so meh. The dribbling's all right. The physicals are decent, to be honest. It's you know, all green physicals. That's actually quite decent for a striker. How tall is he? He's 6'1". He's going to be one of those stocky players, isn't he? He's going to be one of those real stocky players. So, David De Gea got released today. 87 rated David De Gea, Player of the Month. He gets himself a cheeky 82 rated squad from Manchester United player with 75 chem, and then an 83 rated squad with 70 chem, Team of the Week player and Spanish player in there. That's actually not bad. That's worth it, because let's face it, most keepers are crap in games. So even if you go for him, you know, there you go. So David in the chat said he can't wait to put him in another SBC. That's fair enough. I mean, we are Liverpool fans, so you know. Angel Correa. He's gone straight in. He's only got one squad. La Liga player, Team of the Week, and he's got an 85 rated squad of 80 chem. Is he better? I mean, it does look like a decent card, to be fair. But is he better? I mean, that's the thing. He's got an 87 rated card, Player of the Month card, right? I mean, there's not much difference between the two, apart from obviously the physicals on Cabral being larger, obviously better. But Correa has 4-star, 4-star. He's an 85 rated squad against an 85 and an 86. Does that make sense? And this is, I'm not being funny, he's in a better league. He has links to people like Messi, Di Maria, you know, and obviously Cabral does have links to people, and like Neymar and that Paqueta and things like that. But honestly, maybe it's because this guy has already got himself the headliners card. Not the headliners card. The I've got the card, the Fire and Ice cards. I had both of them, to be fair, because of EA's cock up. I had both Fire and Ice cards. Just want to have a look to see what he's like. What were they called? You know what? I can't even remember what they were called. I don't even think they've got a thing down here. We'll just have a look. We'll just have a look at him on the on here. Angel Correa, concept players. Right, so he gets a +1 over the Fire and Ice cards, which are the next ones down. I'm not being funny, but there's not much difference between them. There's not much difference at all. If you go, especially if you go for the, I think it's the Fire card, which is the one with the home kit on. I think that, I mean, they are very similar, considering the fact that that's apparently one higher. I think they're trying to rip people off, to be honest. He's expensive again, but then again, EA messed up the market again today. They did! Big company thing today. They've only just sorted it out as well, which is, well, it's EA, isn't it? And they've, I think there was problems with the servers again as well. I think a lot of people weren't playing games because they didn't want to get kicked out. Ooh, we've got our first SBC of Future Stars, which gives us a swap token as well. Did I go any past anything? I did not. Right, let's have a look to see what this this entails then. 70 rating, 85 chem. There has to be 4 gold players. Clubs minimum 5 with players from the same league, max 6. There we go. I don't even know what it was. A rare gold pack, which I can't open because I've got Cavani just sat there. But I can take Vokic in. I haven't got enough stuff to put that Cavani into anything, which is great, by the way. Lovely stuff. can't even afford to do Olivier Giroud. Well, it's probably the one player I would choose to do at the moment. 7 year. No. I don't even need him anyway. Harry Kane. Nah. He expires in 16 days, and I'm not putting an 86 and an 88 squad into Harry Kane. Not that much. You haven't discarded a team of the year, have you, David? Jesus. What is that? Oh, I like that. You get yourself a badge, you get yourself a tifo, but it's the kit that I'm loving a look at. I like the kit. I actually do. But you've got a quick sell recovery, right? Right? Cool. I'm actually hoping this kit looks good as we get to see it, because oh, is it going to do one of those things? No, it actually shows the kit. Please walk out in the kit. It's always this guy who never has the kit on. Fuck off, John Joe Shelby. I like the kit though. I do like the kit. I think it's nice. I'm going to wear this for the weekend league. I might have to quick sell recover Cavani, because I haven't got anything to put him into. I haven't got anything I can. Well, sorry, I haven't got anything I can put him into. I could try and do David De Gea, to be honest, because I'm not. The thing is, right? Real talk here. Mendy has a mistake in him. He does really well, especially on long shots, but Mendy has a mistake in him, because when we were playing yesterday, I think it was actually in the division rivals games. It may have not have been. It may have been when I was playing on my own on stream. But Mendy had a opportunity to save one, and it was against Jorginho. That was it. It was actually with I think it was the last game I played before doing co-op rivals, and it went pretty much dead at Mendy, and he went to the sort of like just a little bit to the right hand side, and he just moved his hands to let it go past, and you could see the ball reflect off nothing, but it deflected off nothing into the goal. Again, it could be just the fact that that's the game, you know, but well, we'll see. Right, let's try and get a bunch of Premiership players to get this done. Alright, there you go, that's done. That is David De Gea. I mean, I literally did that mostly to get rid of Cavani into something, and that's just the spare gold cards we have. You never know, David De Gea may prove to be a much better goalkeeper than what Mendy is. The likelihood is that is an 87 rated card that I've got to throw into something else, because I've already done a past and present Manchester United squad, mostly present because I wasn't spending any money, so I'm not going to be ever doing that again. So in you go, David De Gea. We'll see what we can do with you. Let's go open the... I think that's it. I don't think there's any other content for today. That Raspadori's still there. He's quite cheap, and he looks alright, to be fair. Doesn't look too bad. 4-star, 5-star. Considering the price, which is only an 81 rated squad, it's worth a punt. It's worth a punt. Why not? That's it. That is really it. I don't know if they're going to do any other like Flash SBCs during today. I kind of hope they do, because I do like the old Flash SBC myself. Icons, obviously we'll probably see 2 on Sunday, I would imagine. Still need to get this done. What was this again? It's an 81 rated squad, 30 chem, with an Italian player, and this is in order to get a lone Maldini, but also a token as well. And the other token that's currently around, which I haven't got, is hiding in Silver Stars. I believe it's in Milestones. No, it's not actually. Where is Silver Stars? Um, EA? Oh, they've hidden them all the way down there. Right, see, I didn't look into this the last time, but yeah, they do have Ojoski, if that's his name, in there. Of course, as we were saying, Mascot Mayhem. I was actually only brought this to my attention a little bit. I think it was after my stream had finished, and I went on to play some Fortnite and some rivals with my friend Dealbreaker. And yeah, you can get yourselves the Tottenham Hotspur mascots, which is the two of them, which are Chirpy and Lily. You get the Chelsea mascots, which of course also has, what is it common to now have two mascots and they have to be both male and female? I mean, we're going to get complaints. There's got to be a non-gender Pacific one, surely. That's where we come in, the Mighty Red, non-gender Pacific, specific mascot. I'm only kidding, guys. I'm only kidding. Right, so Chelsea have got Bridget and Stamford. Manchester City have got Moonbeam and Moonchester. Are they on drugs? Are the Manchester City people behind the scenes on the old wacky backy? Anyway, we've got the Mighty Red, which of course I need to play 6 matches in either rivals or squad battles in order to get the Mighty Red. And then of course you've got the Dortmund mascot, which is just simply called Emma. Okay. You know, there was no thought. There's no thought put into that one. What should you call them? Emma? Yes. Okay, let's go with that. We are simple folk. My worst German impression ever. Let's go for the store, and it's the last pack. So we're gonna open this pack. I don't think there's anything else for us to discuss on the epi today. We've pretty much discussed it all. Actually, I might have a quick check of the players actually before we open this pack on Footbin. So Tickmany, 90 rated. I reckon. I mean, look at the price of that card already. I am in the PC, am I? Yeah. Look at the price of that card already. 1 million on Xbox, 1.5 million on PlayStation. I can see why. The card looks cracked. It really does. 4-star, 3-star. What body type has he got? High average. Yeah. But he's got high work rates. This card looks brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I can see why people are gonna go after him. So that is a top card. You pack him, you're in the money. Jude Bellingham as well. No price on Xbox, but going by the price that we've got here on the PlayStation, 2.1 million. This is almost Endgame-esque. This is almost Team of the Year-esque. This is a quality card. Absolutely, for a midfielder, 4-star, 4-star, high work rates, and he's also got the high average body type. This card looks nuts. It really does. Absolutely stonking looking card. We've got Vlahevich. Obviously a bit cheaper. 790k on Xbox. I reckon this is going to jump down a lot. 1.1 million. Of course, he's now at Pimenta Calcio, but he's 4-star, 4-star, high medium, high average. He's got really nice pace, really nice dribbling, really nice shooting, and even decent physicals, to be fair. It actually doesn't look like a bad card. I'll be interested to see how he plays in game, because I definitely didn't want to do his Player of the Month because of how bad I thought it looked. But this card actually does look really decent. We've got the different Chalobah cards up next. So the CDM version of Chalobah, apart from his shots, this actually does look brilliant. This does look really good. His pace is really nice. He's got really decent dribbling for a CDM card. Even, I reckon, the centre-back card. Oh, actually, no. Oh, wait. What's going on here? There you go. There's the centre-back card. So there's a major difference. Actually, I'll tell you what. Go for the CDM card, because you get a lot more on that CDM card than you do for this defending card. You get 1 less pace on the centre-back card. You get 3+ on defending and 3+ on physicals. But -10 on dribbling, -7 on passing, and -15 on shots. Go for the CDM card. I am. 3-star, 4-star, medium work rates, high average body type. It is a very nice looking card, to be fair, and I definitely like. Again, the other best thing about it, dynamic image. This dynamic image, boring. This dynamic image, brilliant. Gotta love a shouting card on your dynamic image. Smith Rowe is actually a very decent looking card. 970 and then 925 on Xbox. We don't count that shit over there. It is a great looking card, to be honest, and actually a really good looking card. And of course, he's 4-star, 5-star as well, with an average body type. High work rates, great pace, great dribbling, nice shots for a cam, good passing for a cam as well. Obviously, physicals are let down by his jumping, but everything else is pretty damn decent. So that is a really nice looking card. Karate, probably not going to be people's cup of tea, considering the fact that you've got 3 really good centre-backs just got released from the Prem during Team of the Year. You got Varane, you got Rudiger, and you got Diaz. But Konate does offer that French link if you do want it for either Varane, or you can link into other teams. I'll be still wanting them because he's Liverpool. But when you compare him to things like Varane, you compare him to things like the Diaz, obviously he loses out. Actually, no. What's the pace? I'm gonna have a quick check on my squad. Just have a look at the pace of Varane is 88, so he loses out 5 pace on that, and then Diaz is 87, so he's a little bit off the pace, not too far, but obviously defensive wise and physicals wise, he's pretty much he's quite close to Varane, but he's way off Diaz in that sort of sense. And then dribbling wise, betters Varane in dribbling. Passing, he loses out to Varane by 4, and he loses out to shots by 14. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. I actually don't mind the Konate card, the gold version or the ones to watch version. I think he's all right, but he just needs a bit of extra agility and extra pace. He does have really nice defending and really nice physicals. His dribbling is actually quite nice, considering the fact he's got a 77 agility and 74 balance, whereas Varane, for instance, on his balance and his agility is only 71, and the balance is 43. Ruben Diaz, on the other hand, has a 72 agility, 70 balance, so he beats both of them on that. So composure's also 90, which, if you look at Ruben Diaz, he has 96 composure. Varane's got 93. Again, really decent for him. So, not a bad looking card. There's the Chalobah centre back. We don't need you anymore. We've looked at you. Ndicka, who is an 81 rated centre back card. It's quite surprising. He's got great pace, great dribbling, great passing for a centre back. His defensive stats let him down a tiny bit because there's not one in the 90, for instance. Low priced. 200k on Xbox, 240k on the PlayStation. Obviously because he's Bundesliga, I suppose. His medium high work rates and a high average body type. I can only assume it's because it's Bundesliga. Matheus Cunha, this is another big surprise for me. This is a big surprise, considering the fact that if you look at that Smith Rowe as well, this is a great looking card. 4-star, 4-star. High medium work rates, as a lean body type as well. He's got great pace, great dribbling, The shooting's really nice, the passing's really nice, and the physicals are really nice. Even the heading accuracy is decent. But yet he's under 300k on Xbox and just over 300k on PlayStation. He's Brazilian, has got great links. He's in La Liga. Again, there's some really nice cards in La Liga. I'm surprised he's quite that cheap, to be honest. But, hey ho. Damsgaard, left midfielder from the Serie A. Very cheap considering he's a brand new card. Which looks actually quite decent, to be fair. Considering the fact, look at the huge increase he's had. He was the one that scored the amazing goal against England in the Euros. 4-star, 4-star, high-low work rates, lean body type, great pace, great dribbling, shots are decent, passing's alright for a left midfielder, and the physicals maybe a little bit lacking, but they're not bad, to be fair. It's actually a decent looking card. But he will just sink. He will drop like a stone, and he'll probably be around about 50k in a couple of days, which is weird. Zhao Pedro, again, they just keep going down in price, don't they? 123k, 125k, but a huge boost over his normal card. Lots of great stat increases on him. 4-star, 4-star, high-low work rates with a lean body type, Brazilian as well. He's got great pace, great dribbling, shots are decent. Obviously, I think that's probably what lets him down, to be fair, is the fact he's only got 84 shots for a striker at this stage of FIFA. That's a letdown. But his passing's fairly poor for a striker, but and the stamina's all right. I can see why it's quite cheap, to be honest. Tricao, again, getting cheaper, 96k, 116k. Actually, he's not a bad looking card. He isn't a bad looking card. 4-star, 3-star. I think that was probably the weak foot that lets him down. High work rates with a leading body type. Pace is amazing. Dribbling's amazing. Shots is not too bad considering if he's a right winger. Passing's really actually quite decent, and physicals are quite nice. Yeah, he's not too bad, but I reckon he will, again, another one that'll sink like a stone. Arthur Cabral, the estimated SBC price is 167k for him. 3-star, 4-star, high medium work rates, high and stocky, and that's exactly why I don't think he's worth it. Stocky body types are never, for me, any good. He has got really nice pace. Dribbling's quite decent. Shots are quite decent. Passing's alright, actually, for a striker. And then you've got physicals, and they are not bad, to be fair. Actually, they're not bad. I mean, the stamina's a bit of a letdown, but apart from that, he's actually a decent-looking card. But 167k for him, or 166k on PlayStation, no, thank you. Gonzalo Ramos, the cheapest of the lot. 3-star, 4-star. That's probably why it's down there, because he's got the 3-star skill moves. High, medium, and he's not an average body type. 90 pace, which is decent. Dribbling's actually quite nice. Shots, yeah, decent for a centre forward / cam. I reckon most of the people would probably put him as cam. Passing's all right, which is probably a letdown. And then physicals are actually really quite nice. He doesn't look too bad. I'm going to say, I don't think he'll look too bad. If you place him as cam, if you had a Liga Portugal side, which I think many people might have, considering the fact that obviously with the league objectives, I definitely do. I don't think he looks too bad. He might be able to make it into my team if I pack him, which I probably will. This will probably be the player that most people get in their Team 1 player pick if they do it. I'm betting you now he will turn up. The guy from Watford will turn up, and probably Trincao will be the most people, or the people we're going to look at now. Sven Botman. Yeah, there's a reason why he's 17k. He looks terrible. Considering the fact that we've just had Team of the Year, Ligan, we just had Marquinhos, we've just had, obviously Hakimi on the right hand side, so you're probably looking for someone to maybe go alongside them. Don't go with this guy, just go and pick up Kimpembe. You may as well, because it's much better for you. because the pace is, you know, it's off the mark for FIFA at this time of the year. Dribbling, of course, is poor, but we don't look at that. Shots, obviously, and passing is, you know, not something you look at. His defending's quite nice, and physicals obviously are obviously on point, but it's just not a card that you wanna go. And I reckon he probably will be in your player pick. You got Cody Gakpo, sorry. Again, one of the cheapest cards because he's the left mid from a league that you're probably not going to go into. And let's face it, there aren't particularly any players that you can really link him to be honest. But saying that, really nice pace, really decent dribbling, good shots, passing's all right, and physicals are all right. 4-star, medium's probably a letdown, but high average body type, it's all right. Last but not least, again, I can't understand why this guy is expensive, you know, but some of the other cards are, well, I say expensive, more expensive than the other cards. But Pedro Porro did have this card. I didn't pick this card up, so I'm quite happy. But he gets himself a right wing back card. And it's actually a very decent looking card, to be fair. 3-star, high work rates with average body type. 91 pace is nice. Dribbling is decent, very decent for a right wing back. Shots are also quite decent for a right wing back, to be fair. Defending is quite nice, and passing is quite nice, and physicals are quite nice. I can understand why people would go for him, because he does fit if you've got other Spanish players. He does obviously fit if you've got the Liga Portugal side. He again will probably be one of the players that are most likely going to be in your player pick. If you have a look at the players there, if you are lucky enough in any of your player picks to get Turkmeni, Bellingham, I'd say Vlahevich, Smith Rowe. Not sure about Kante. I reckon Konate is going to probably go down after a while. I think that's it. If you're lucky to get one of those top 4, and I'll tell you what, let's go top 5. I reckon Konate is probably going to keep a high price because he's French, he's Premier League, he does have a very decent card, which is very close to being the level that Varane is. Probably a little bit too far away, the Ruben Diaz card, but he's close to Varane at least. So I reckon any one of those 5, and you've done well. Anything after that, you're probably going to be disappointed. I mean, if you get the Mateus Cunha card, I reckon you're all right. Anything else, I'm afraid, it's just trash. Right, back onto the Xbox then, and we're going to end it off with... Let's have a look. I've pressed it. I've got 2 controllers in front of me. Right, it's ended up with a small rev mixed players pack. It probably isn't going to be anything, so I'm going to say my buys now. Walk out. Nice. Right, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you did like, if you did enjoy, do leave a like, and if you do want to come back for more, do consider subscribing. And if you do want to watch this live, it's twitch.tv/Ringo. I will see you in the next one. Bye.